Hello everyone, I'm Bets Golden. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to tell you, kind of show you what you can do to take your postcards that you may find at a Dollar Tree. You can find them for 10 for $1, or you can find them at places like, you know, when you're out in Hawaii, there's the ABC 123 or something like that store that has postcards. So what you'll need is 3 postcards, and you're going to either build on the postcard or you're going to do what I'm doing in this video, in which I am taking that postcard and I'm cutting it down and putting it on a card front. So the first thing I did was I found Route 66 postcards and I cut out this image, the scene, so to speak, and then from there I'm going to start to scale back my cutting. I'm going to layer it on. For this first card, I did go ahead and apply, I adhered the substrates together using art glitter glue, but from here on out I'm going to add the layers using some thin some thin foam squares. These are by 3L Scrapbook Adhesive, and they're in black because I just like how the black looks better, and it just tends to really blend. When you turn it over on its side, you can't really see those squares like you can with white. White does work, but I like the look of this a little bit better. Plus, since they are thin, you can go ahead and add a multitude of layers and also put them through the mail just fine. Once you get that first image out, you're going to go ahead and cut out your second image. This time we are scaling it in even more, in which we are cutting out the car and the building. And then from here, I am just going to take this and carefully layer it up over on top of that first image. And it's starting to give a 3D effect. The cool thing with this kind of technique is, even if you do not get it perfectly layered, it still looks cool. It looks like it was done on purpose, and it still looks super 3D. Now I'm going to even bring this in even more and detail out that car. So I'm going to cut out that car from that third postcard until I'm left with this. And then with this car, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this on with those pop dots once again, like so. And I'm just going to layer this on over that car, like so. Now my front of this is done, or I could go ahead and add even more embellishment. I'm not going to do that on camera, as to be courteous of your time. For the inside of the card, I had a stamp from Bombshell Stamps. Unfortunately, I don't think they're no longer in business. It's this one. And I just did Still Burning Rubber and Breaking Hearts. And for the envelope, I also used that same stamp set and put that cute little or cool motorcycle. So let's go ahead and do another card like this. This one is from that same line of Route 66, only this time it is a motorcycle. And for this, the circle was just cut out with the wings, so we're kind of bringing in the detail even more on this, making it look a little bit more polished. You don't have to do a ton of pop dots on these, just enough to get it on. And again, I'm just going to center that up. Then I'm going to take this one, and as you can see, I mean, I could have gone through and cut out that as well and just had the wings and the Harley sitting there, but this works out well. That's a lot of detail cutting, so you know, I'm not a big fussy cutter. If I can have my scanning cut do it, I will. And then from here, we're just going to layer this on like so. And again, placement, perfect placement on this is not that big of a deal. And then last but not least, we are layering on that awesome Harley. I'm assuming it's a Harley. Like so, and we're going to pop dot that on. And then lo and behold, now we have a very cool 3D card ready to give. Now I'm going to show you one more way to do this. This is a way in which that the main picture, the main image is not at the front. It's layered, like there's a layer that's in front of it. So I am going to show you what to do when you have that, because we have been using it as the vehicles have been the main image, but sometimes that's not the case. That first layer on your picture is not your main focus, and that's okay. That can do some really cool stuff. So the image that we're going to work with now is this this Volkswagen van, and as you can see, this right here, the surfboard, is what's the layering on top, and so we're going to pop dot that as our last layer. So for this one, again, I'm going to go ahead and just add some glue, put it on the front of my card. And you know, you can use to make as you can tell, my card bases are very simple. It's literally leftover scrapbook paper that you have in your stash. So it's very, very easy to do. Now I'm going to pop dot on this one, my little van. And then last but not least, we are going to pop dot on the surfboard. So the surfboard is really going to pop up, but it is going to, the focus of this card is still going to be that van. The 3D element to this is just so much fun. It really, really brings your cards to life. It's a great way to utilize postcards and things that you can find at discount stores or inexpensively at your local corner shop or anything. Bring it into your craft room and just elevate it to the next level using up some of your scraps, and you really do get a cool product, a cool finishing piece on this that you can mail out. I think these would be great for guys' birthdays and things like that. So let me show you the rest of the series that I did. It's also a great way to cheat if you don't want to stamp and do that. You can totally use images that are already available. So these are the 3 that we made. Then I have this one. And then I have this one. Love that one. And again, postcards, you guys, postcards. Or if you have 3 of all one image, this totally works. You can even layer it up even more. You could, you know, add more layers to it. Mustang. Oh, love me a good Mustang. Probably because I drive one. This one. And then this is the one that really caught my eye. Love that one. All right, you guys, I certainly hope that you enjoyed this video and it has made you reconsider postcards and how you can create a card that is stunning, a little bit different, and relatively on the cheap side using stuff that you have in your stash. Until next time, I'm Bets Golden. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave them down below. Happy crafting!